life sentence for like a crime you never committed. But she never told anyone. She never thought of
Because it wasn't
calling social
abuse.
services.
Lady, what?
She never thought of. She never told anyone. So she knew I was like basically like imprisoned by my mom.
That's not being imprisoned.
Just to keep it to herself.
You're a minor.
And at first I actually really liked this counselor. I thought that she was really there for me and I really loved her. But then I realized, no, this is wrong. Like, if a kid is coming up to you and saying this stuff, you should do something about it. Right? Because all the stuff that I went through afterwards could have been prevented had she actually stepped through and done something.
Yeah, and you felt safe enough to tell her.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, she's not being abused.
So it's like,
thanks for the help.
Yeah. So then after that, yeah, I never really talked about it again because, like I said, I was still very embarrassed and I was holding it in. And so then I go into grade 11. Now at this point, I'm like 17 years old. And I'm still being babysat by my mom. Like, I'm still not allowed to go out on my own front yard by myself. I'm still not allowed to stay home alone because I supposedly have special needs, so I can't be anywhere by myself.
Yeah, it sucks, but.
Shop now at WT.com. Cheerios is made with oats.
Tell me that you love me.
You don't know anything about me.
You are not entitled to any information about me in my life.
I always expected this. You should be ready. Ready for what? I know you have feelings for me.
His dad played his daughter's favorite song for her. Everyone was saying her reaction was so cute, and you just have to watch till the end.
Okay.
Stay home alone because I supposedly have special needs, so I can't be anywhere by myself. And I remember, so this was, I think, the very pivotal point where I really realized that like something was just not right. Like, so I met this German international student at school, and her and I became really good friends. We hit it off right away, and I was like, dang, like I really like her, and I was like, I don't know why this girl would like want to be friends with me because like, I mean, you know, well, I mean, cause a lot of other kids kind of knew my mom was like a helicopter parent because they caught on what she was doing. You know, they could see that my mom was always there. Like she was always at school. Like, you know, like I mean, like if I had extracurriculars after school, like she would stay in the parking lot until like the end.
This dog just couldn't resist the smell of cake on the table.
And that would end at like 8:30, and she'd be in the parking lot till like 30. Like she would come right after lunchtime and would stay from like it'd be like 1 till 8:30 p.m. And actually, I didn't know this until later on, until the school told me about it. But yeah, but like kids kind of, I guess kids already knew that was happening, and I just hadn't noticed. So they knew my mom was a helicopter parent, and so people didn't want to hang around me because people bullied me before too. They're like, oh, this girl's a helicopter parent, So it was really hard for me to make friends actually, and I got bullied a lot. But this girl, she's new, she's from Germany, so I guess like she doesn't really know me, she doesn't really know anyone. So I was like, oh, this is cool, I have a fresh new opportunity to, actually maybe I thought crazy enough I could have a real friendship. And I really liked this girl, so I didn't want to do anything to let her down. And she told me, well, okay, let's go to the mall on Saturday at 1 p.m. So I was supposed to go to the mall on a Saturday with her at 1 p.m. And it's like, broad daylight, it's afternoon. And I knew my mom would say no if I asked her, but like I already told my friend yes because I didn't want to say no to her. So I asked my mom, I said, well, can I go to the mall with my friend at 1 p.m. on Saturday? And she said, well, if I can't go, then no, obviously not. And I'm like, no, but please, like, just let me, it's just the afternoon, like, I'll literally, like, it's at 1 p.m., like, I'll literally be home, like, we go for, like, 2 hours and I'll be home right after, it's not that long. And then you can drop me off and pick me up or whatever, right? And she was like, no, if I can't be there, then you can't go. Because whenever I would go with my friends in middle school to the mall, she would, like, go with us, like, every single store and would follow us aisle to aisle. Like, and if she didn't see me in an aisle, she would start screaming and freak out. So like yeah, and that's why I also lost a lot of friends. People were like, dude, I'm actually scared of your mom. Like people were scared of my mom, and kids' parents were also scared of my mom. Like not scared, I guess, my mom, but they were more like, we don't want you hanging out with that girl because like her mom's kind of, there's something not right with her, right? And obviously I didn't want that girl to go through that. So I'm like she just came from Germany. I don't want to like scare her off. Like I don't want, and honestly I just don't want to lose that friendship. I don't want to look weird. So after my mom said no, then I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to like, I didn't really know what to do, so I kind of stood her up. Like at that point, like I mean, I should have said something. I just didn't know what to say. Like I felt so embarrassed.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. It's like, what do you say? How do you explain that when you don't even understand what's going on?
Yeah, like I don't want to tell her, oh hey, my mom's actually like kind of crazy. Go by myself tomorrow 1 p.m. Like no. And I mean, yeah, I was like, I should have told her. I should have said something to her. Like I couldn't. But obviously, I mean, later on she was kind of mad because she thought that I was like, you know, like I personally like intentionally stood her up, which was not ever my intention. It was really not. Like literally the day of, I was begging my mom. Like I was begging my mom, and actually my mom. So on the Saturday, the day I was supposed to go out with her, my mom actually thought that I was gonna run out of the house and go anyways. So she actually cornered me in a room for 2 hours or more. I don't remember. She literally like had me in a corner and would stare at me in that corner the whole time to make sure that I wasn't leaving the house. And so I was like bawling my eyes out, freaking out, like panicking. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. So I call one of my friends, one of my other friends. I don't know. I guess I don't know why I decided to tell her, but I told her I was like, hey, like this is coming. So while my mom was in front of me, by the way, and my friend's like, you know, I'm like kind of like texting her about it, and she's like hearing me crying. She's like, dude, she's like, I need to tell someone about this, and she's like, I need to call social services. And I was like, no, like please don't call social services. Like I really don't want you to do that. And she's like, no, dude, like I don't care if you say no. Like I actually have to, because like this is actually like not okay. Like I really need to tell someone about this.
Yeah.
And like I guess part of me like. I guess part of me did want help, but at the same time, another part of me was scared about like.
Yeah, because she's not doing anything illegal.
So
just because she
because
doesn't let you go anywhere,
right
that's
thing,
not
I was scared
abuse.
That, like, what if it's worse, right? What if I get put into a foster home?
Yeah, if you get put in a foster home,
I've heard of horror stories, right? And I'm like, what if I get put in a worse situation? And that's kind of what I was scared of. You know, I wasn't like.
You're 1 year away from being 18.
All my life, so I'm like,
holy shit, just ride it out till you're 18. When you're 18, she can't do anything. You're an adult.
Like, no, I have to. So, yeah, so she ended up phoning social services, and basically what happened was the social worker actually never contacted me. The social worker contacted my mom directly instead of contacting me. And my mom is very good at manipulating people and is very good at lying. So she just said, oh, you know, my daughter has special needs, blah, 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 that's why I haven't let her. And so eventually she just said all this stuff that made her look so good.
She wouldn't have had to say anything. What she was doing wasn't illegal.
Mom's got this, so whatever, you know. And I think the reason too, which is really unfortunate, is because a lot of people think that parents have their child's best interest at heart, right? Because most parents do, but not every parent does, and that's what you really understand that it's situational. It's not for every situation. In my situation, that was not the case, right? And so that was really big lack on the social worker's part to say like, and actually it's really crazy, but the social worker had written a report that she'd spoken to me and wrote a bunch of things that apparently I had said which I never said. So I don't even know where she got that from. Yeah. But she made up a whole report where she said that my mom was letting me stay out later. I was able to go to parties. And I was like, I never been to a party. Like I don't even know where this is coming from. But I found out this file because I don't remember how, but the social worker I had later on had told me. So anyway, so later on,
I gotta see what the comments say because this is fucking ridiculous. If she was in a. Well, let's see what else this lady has to say.
Social worker at all. And then, you know, a couple months go by, and I'm still living in the same home, you know, wondering if my life will